Alright, so in order to solve the cube, the first step we need to actually learn is what's known as cube algorithm notation. A cube algorithm is just a set sequence of moves that accomplishes some sort of goal. So for example, I've set up the position to look somewhat similar to this. We're going to call this front, so I'm going to look at it like this. Then I'm going to do that algorithm, and because I know it's in this set position, it will definitely move this piece here, this piece here, and this piece here. And that's the algorithm. So if I do it, it does exactly what I think it does. So the above algorithm is used to cycle the three top edges in an anti-clockwise direction while preserving everything else, meaning everything else stays the same. So there are algorithms for many situations, but we will only require to remember 9 algorithms for this method. So in order to be able to read and execute algorithms, we need to understand the following things. Front, or F, it's going to be F, is the face that you stop and will execute the algorithm from. So I can move it wherever I want. If I stop here, that's going to become F. If I can move it around again, that's going to become F. So that's going to be front. So front is wherever you stop and will do the algorithm from. So once you figured out what front is, every other side is labeled as one of the following. So from this, if this is front, this is left, this is right. That's up, that's down, this is front, and that there is back. But if I move it over here, this is front, this is left, this is right, up, down, and back. Okay, so front is where you determine it to be. Now, letters correspond to a 90-degree clockwise turn of that side. So for example, if front, I'm going to match exactly like the picture. So look at the picture. This is what I'm showing now. If this is front, left, so I've decided that red is front. Left is a 90-degree clockwise rotation. That way is clockwise, so it's towards you. Because look, if this is front, this is left, clockwise goes this way. So that's clockwise. If this is front, this is right. But now take a close look. Right goes away from you. Because look, when I look at the right face, clockwise is this way. So take a look. This is front, right goes that way. Left goes this way. Up, so if this is front, up goes clockwise. Take a look. This is front, up is on top, clockwise goes that way. That's up, that's down, that's front, and that's back. But if front, so if this were front, I could easily decide, oh, this is going to be front, so I'm going to hold it like this. And then from here, this is front. So if this is front, left is now here, right is now here, up is this way, down is this way, front is this way, and back is this way. Hope you get the idea that front is wherever you determine it to be. A 90-degree anti-clockwise direction turn is given a dash to the letter. So looking very carefully, L dash, R dash, F dash, or B dash. A 180-degree turn is given a 2. So L2, R2, U2, D2. And I'll show you what we mean about that. So looking at the picture again, I'm going to match it. So this is going to be front. I'm going to hold it like this. This is L. It's clockwise if I were to look at it. But this is L dash. I like to call it L prime. It's a lot better. L prime. So if this is L, because it's going clockwise, this is L prime, because that is going anti-clockwise. If this is front, my U is this way. So it's clockwise, because remember when I look at it, it's going clockwise. But when I do U prime, it's going anti-clockwise. If this is front, this is F2. So I just do it twice. If this is R, so R is going this way. R2 is just twice. So there's actually more advanced moves, but these are just ones that we're going to be needing. Okay. And lastly, we need to distinguish between a turn and a rotation. So when we do an algorithm, you are turning the faces. Okay. So everything that you saw before, you're turning the faces. But when you move the cube to a new angle, so say this was front, but if I want to make this front, I'm rotating the entire cube. So this is a turn of the face. This is rotating the cube. Okay, so I need to make a distinction about that, because in the next few instructions, we're going to go over that. Okay, so hopefully you get the idea of cube notation, because now we're going to get into the actual method. See you in the next video.